Sports betting and other forms of gambling have taken a firm grip of many young Kenyans, and gambling addiction is a real danger. In this video, we look at how to recognize whether a loved one has a gambling problem and what to do about it, coming up right now. Hi, I'm Manyara Kirago and this is Money Skills, the channel that informs, educates, and sometimes challenges conventional thinking to help you manage your money better and ultimately transform your financial life. If you are new here, please click the subscribe button and the bell icon to be informed whenever I upload a new video each week. Remember to stay tuned in up to the end of this video to receive a free bonus. Betting and gambling has become so widespread in Kenya, it can only be described as an epidemic. With more and more people gambling these days, there are more people who are likely to end up with a gambling addiction. Gambling problems can manifest themselves in many different ways. Some problem gamblers will have all the signs of the gambling problem, while others may have only one or two. Gambling addiction affects players of all different forms of gambling, like sports betting, online casinos, and horse-race gambling, even poker and bingo. The most important thing to remember is just because a person's life is not horrible because of the gambling, it does not mean that there is no problem. Many people can have a serious gambling addiction and still hold down a job and make it seem as if everything is fine. This just means that this person has not hit rock bottom yet, but eventually it will catch up with them. Most gambling addicts will stop socializing with anyone who is not into their addiction. So if suddenly somebody you know cuts out all their friends from their life and starts to isolate themselves, this can be a sign. A simple thing to look for is if they are overly interested in the sports scores, and if after reading them they become either ecstatic or depressed. No one likes it when their favorite team loses, but a gambler will have major mood swings depending on if they are winning or losing. A big sign of gambling addiction is somebody who is constantly having money problems and asking to borrow money but never pays it back. But sometimes, out of nowhere, this person will seem to have large amounts of cash. Lying and stealing is another good clue to a gambling addiction. They will make up all sorts of excuses for their odd behavior, and you may notice small but expensive items missing from your home. If when visiting this person, you notice that some of their things are missing, or if they tell you that they have had to sell some things, then there is a good chance that what they sold either went to pay for a gambling debt or to make new bets. There are many other signs, but these are the most common symptoms of gambling addiction according to addiction professionals. If you see two or more of these symptoms in somebody you know, you should immediately try to get this person to accept their problem and seek professional help. Without help, gambling addiction leads to the same place as drug addiction or alcoholism. Eventually, they will be overcome by their addiction. At this point, they will be fully cut off from their friends and families. Most gamblers with bad addictions usually end up jobless and in many cases homeless if their addiction is allowed to go unchecked for too long. And studies have shown that people with gambling addictions are more prone to illness because they allow their health to lapse. For more information on gambling addiction, talk to a psychological counselor or look on the internet for the Gamblers Anonymous website or from any of the many other internet websites dedicated to helping gambling addicts. It is crucial to get help before the addiction destroys the person, their family, and their finances.